Welcome back to Real Deal Sports Show. Remember, check us out on YouTube. Like us, subscribe, notifications. On Stage Plus Productions as well. Check us out live. And we're back with Real Deal Sports Show. And our guest right now is Dr. Shantae Davidson. Welcome to Real Deal Sports Show, Dr. Davidson. How you doing today?
I'm great, and thank you for having me.
Can you tell us about the journey of resilience, leadership, and community impact? How did you get here?
Well, I got here starting out as a nurse. I did my nursing journey, and I retired from nursing and opened up home care, which we covered the whole state of Indiana doing just that. Yes. And from home care, I invented these scrubs that I have on today, which is how line scrub design, that's LIX. These scrubs are unisex. They keep you warm. Now, I knew these scrubs, you know how cold it is. In the nursing home, the daycare, really
everywhere. Northeast.
Yes. But also, I am a sports fanatic as well. So, to get into team spirit, I created these scrubs. Now, we have them in all 32 NFL colors as well. So, you can get the name, the logo, the number, everything like your regular jersey. Now, we do know that in the wintertime, the fans, they like to support. They like to have on the jerseys, right? Okay, but they're super thin too, so you see them with their hoodies on up under their long sleeves. But with line scrub design, you don't have to. You don't have to have that. It has the North Face fleece on the inside. So, and you know how the fans get crazy. Sometimes you're yelling for your team, and then you might spill something, but guess what? Spill it beats right up, goes right off. No wind breaks through this. So I'm the type of person just.
And you call these game ready scrubs.
Game ready scrubs.
Yes. Lightning scrub design.
Yes.
So people can wear these so they're comfortable, they're stretchy, everything.
Oh, everything. Comfortable, stretchy, warm. Look at there. Yes, the fleece on the inside of these. Yes. You know, we love our pockets here. We have the stretch here. Love a pocket. You have the stretch material here. But this lining is in the pins as well. So they're in the top and the bottom. And you don't have to wear anything underneath. You know, we're all used to wearing long john.
Dr. Davidson, this is a beautiful dream. Obviously, you want to get more to that. Take us back early. You know, what you you're going right into the very personal. What was it that truly shocked you?
What drew me nurse was very tragic with our family. It was January 14, 2008. I lost 4 months old, 2 kids to murder, which was called the Holy Murder nationwide, and to violence. And so one of my cousins was 5 months old. And with that, there's no understanding, right?
Right.
We would want to harm a body. She couldn't even talk. One of my cousins was 2 years old. So with that, at that point, I wanted to give back. I really wanted to help and give back to the team and make sure that, just talking about them understand, being at different places, doing different things. And there was, me and my cousin always talk about entrepreneurship and different ideas that we had. And so I know that doing this would leave a legacy for this and help this scrub is called the Charlie Collection, and it is named after my 5-month-old cousin that was murdered on that day. So, to be honest, that's what actually led me on this journey. So, I wanted to continue to make that.
It's your purpose. That's what this is about. Just turning your tragedies into a purpose. Really accepting doing that here with this brand. So you talk about as well as spoken line. You partner with some pretty large people. You talk about who you collaborated with.
So in my hometown, I collaborated with the school. So the high school, we have career centers in the high school, so where you can get a trade for in child care, internal nursing, dental, cosmetology. So I partnered with the high school in my hometown. So now this gives me the kids to be wearing my scrubs at the upcoming semester, as well as the procurement department in Atlanta. Yes, a lot of the cosmetology wear black, all black. So because you don't want to get nothing on you or whatnot. So the barbers and the cosmetology wear all black. Also partner with the Atlanta Procurement Department. So if anybody wants to buy my motion, we have daycare. Different, just like I said, there's big scrubs, automatic health care. So I want to let them know that not only scrubs are well needed in different areas.
Excellent. So how can people get in contact with you to order these scrubs?
They can go online to scrubdesign.com, and once again, that's LIGHND, scrubdesign.com, in order, and we ship out everywhere. Or if you're in the Indianapolis, Indiana area, you can come and purchase them at my office. You can also find us on Instagram at line_scrubs.
Excellent. And guys, who's going to win the game? Who you with? Philadelphia or Kansas City? Who you rolling with on Sunday? Who's going to win this game? You like Kansas City? Say that again.
I like Kansas City.
There you go.
Yes, I love greatness. I mean, I know they already been winning, but why not?
That's right. Nothing wrong with being with a winner at all. And thank you, Dr. Shantae Davidson. Thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. Our sponsor is Pappy's Wine. Check out Pappy's Wine at Simone International, Onstage Plus Production. And of course, Real Deal Sports Show. Like us, subscribe to it on YouTube as well. Or go to the website, realdealsportshow.com. Thank you.
Clear. Very good. 2. And welcome back to the Real Deal Sports Show, broadcasting live right here in New Orleans Radio Row. What a beautiful time. Stop what you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe to the Real Deal Sports Show. Catch us every Saturday morning on WLGC, the Beat 105.5. Every Saturday morning, 8 to 9 a.m. Check out J-GILLZ, Fanatic, and we got a shout out to Internet Passport 2. We're right here with a special guest. Man, phenomenal guest. Ain't that right, Ratman?
Absolutely. For Real Deal Sports Show, like us, subscribe to it on YouTube. Also with our guest, Brigadier General, retired Tawanda Tia Young. Welcome. Chew on This is Bites for Bold Leaders.
That's right.
Welcome.
That's right.
Welcome to Real Deal Sports Show.
It's exciting to be here with you, gentlemen.
I shot this video. Tell us a little bit more about this leadership, about your passion, about your purpose, and just why, what connects you here on Radio Row and being here with the NFL.
Well, in anything, leadership is important, right? So I believe that leadership is a choice and leadership is an honor. And just like the two teams that are playing, it's an honor for them to be on the playing field, but there is a leader that's guiding them on that playing field. And the same is done for the NFL wives, who do beyond what is called for them by building, nonprofit organizations. My passion and purpose is being able to help them continue to build sustainable, clarify their mission, if you will, clarify their mission, and then build sustainable organizations that give lasting legacies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And 33 years of military experience now is translated into now working with the NFL. How do you go about this?
Well, it's giving them the tools and resources to be able to build something on a firm foundation. With leadership, I found in my little 33 years, and just my little stint. And I have found that being able to cultivate your own self-awareness of understanding what is your goal, why is it your goal, how do you plan to attain that goal, what do you plan to do with it once you get it, and what's the value that it brings. And when you can do that, you start out in the right direction on whatever it is you want to do, whether it's a non-profit or your business. That gives you that firm foundation and start plan for leadership in life.
What do you think with society today, with how dealing with athletes and pro athletes that's in the limelight, and the ones sometimes are in the background? How do they deal with that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we should be in the forefront, right?
Right, exactly.
Because you might be the head, but I'm the neck.
That's right.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
And the head can't move without the neck, right? There you go. That's good quality leadership, and it gives you that ability to maneuver in that space. I think it's about making sure that everyone understands it's a partnership.
Right.
And without that partnership, whether it's out on the field or it's out in the community area, trying to give back, beyond the field, is making sure that we are working in tandem to provide value back to society.
That's the key thing.
Absolutely. Can you just tell us the background of 23 years?
Stevenson?
How is that, just talk about the
Your next step, you get out here school.
Very disciplined, very
I found it through a lot of trials and challenges. You know, when I first came into the military, I was excited, ecstatic from Darlington, South Carolina. Did an opportunity to see the world. Yeah, cackalacky in the house. And I had an opportunity to, you know, go beyond where I was. And being a first student, that afforded me that opportunity. But when I got into the military and I met my first showcased to me what a leadership was. He told me that I had the right to be in the military and that he was going to do everything
Okay, but you got your credential and
his authority to ensure I didn't make it to the next level. And I think he had to sign to first lieutenant. Well, I learned the yes and no is not what you're thinking when your teeth don't make a play and you come in your mouth and the kids hear that word, it's not that word.
Say, come on in here, we'll see what it is.
And in learning strategy, I learned how to maneuver within the environment I was in, utilize the resources that I needed, garner the relationships I needed to help me move on the path I wanted to go. Long story short, I was there shaking his hand, saluting him, thanking him for his service. He retired as a lieutenant colonel, I retired as a brigadier. So I think that he kind of had it wrong.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds like he kind of had it wrong for sure.
Yeah, I think it was slipping.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you've got plenty of other interviews. But, you know, in today's day and age, with military, with the new administration, how do you tell folks in the military who, are getting shunned upon right now?
I would tell them, and I have told them, I get those calls, right? Even though I'm 4 years removed, I'm still a leader that is called upon. I give them 3 simple things. I always tell them, stay strategically focused on what your mission is and what you raised your right hand to give those 72 indelible rules of support and defend the Constitution. So stay on course and on path. Be intentionally committed to the value that we bring. Yes, you serve the nation, you serve it honorably, but you also have a family that's depending on you. You also have community that's depending on you. Make sure that you continue to add that value in those respective areas of your life. And then be disciplined and decisive in your execution. Be mindful of the decisions you make, but look at the second and third order effect of those decisions. I might want to tell you that I don't agree or I disagree or I agree, whatever, with what's going on. But do I have to do it in a way that is combative? Do I have to do it in a way that lessens the value of your opinion? So,
Lastly, my last question. I don't want to dive too much into politics. Every 3 years since you've been through the war in Afghanistan, you've seen that's why they made this list. And LeBron James was not concerned right now. Organizationally, is J.J. Redick himself. And they've taken back their organization.
Well, I have to give recourse that I'm no longer in the military. So the military changes on a daily basis. I say to my brethren that and sisters that are out there that's continuing to serve is remember why we raised our right hand, and that will never change in whatever setting, whatever president we have. You raise your right hand and you say 72 indelible words. I will support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon the office in which I am about to enter. that is the reason why I serve to give you choice. I serve to allow you to be able to decide whether you want to be on this side or that side. My job isn't to tell you which one.
All right. Well, one thing, thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. Yes, the Brigadier General retired Tawanda Tia Young, telling it like it is. And one last question. Who's going to win on Sunday, Kansas City or Philadelphia? Who you going with on Sunday?
Well, you know,
I'm a cowboy.
Oh, no. Oh, no. BacSpin. You hear that?
I said it, Ravens. I said it, Ravens. Thank you, gentlemen. This has been fun.
Thank you. And we appreciate you coming on Real Deal Sports Show. Like us, subscribe to us, hit that notification button, please. Thank you so much.
Every waking moment, either working to get ready for the season or working on his body. The often injured age began to annoy LeBron. Because now you know, with this guy at his best, we can't get past it. Just can't do it. I can't do it. He's getting it. We need to reset this. And so this allowed them to cover. I didn't touch it.
Real Deal Sports Show. It's your boy J-GILLZ. Upstate in the building. We here broadcasting live. Final media coverage day. This is day one. And we listening. Just get hit with phenomenal talents left and right. Ain't that right, Brad?
Yes, indeed. Guess the flow is on already.
And our next big guest is Ms. Rita Carter, who's going to be talking about the leveling the playing field for women in sports. Ms. Carter, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little about yourself.
so I am thank you so much for having me. I am certified.
Not one time.
One problem.
Kobe was airballing threes against the Jazz. Like, so, yeah, he will retire, but he was
So in this particular space,
at least I'm not going to sit here and listen. I was on the semi-group side. That works. We put him on Ozempic. Okay? Like, we dropped 30 pounds, no problem. And it's in LA.
It's three men, right? And then the one is kind of like hesitant to try to get into the conversation,
Put him on the LeBron.
because it's heavily down the road. And so I really inspire women and encourage them to love it. Yes. Leverage your skills.
Is he better off now with Luka than going to the
Like you're breaking the barriers and breaking the barriers in the sports industry with a young lady now that's the president of the Las Vegas Raiders. We had her on the show last year when we were in Las Vegas. How does that help grow the breaking the barriers for
Well, we don't know.
It definitely helps because it shows that. But it can't just be, she can't carry this weight by herself.
The third time he's had that
We have to come together. We have to be able to say, I do that to the country, right? I have to. I want them to know they want to. They tell their dad, I want to come from ESP, and I want them to say, and I can do that. And I just want to do it. I can do that. So it can't just be one thing. We all need to
Very,
and be able to get to those goals.
And I wanted to say this.
Who cares if they're better or not? We agreed on this last night. We had a little
Serve in the dinner with any woman normally get there every American, remember? And sometimes we
know that the Lakers have already hit their seeds. We know that. We know that they are not going to be they will not win. I say we're with you. Now they give it
And my hotel is like I'm not just I'm breathing, and this is what I bring to the table, right? So I need to know what I bring to the table, and it's going to help me to believe what I can believe and have myself knowing what I bring to the table and knowing that you're right, then I can start believing. So being confident.
Yeah.
And that way, then we can turn that confidence and extra and be able to give someone else to encourage them. So often we leave confidence, and then that way you can also be able to just what
to do, especially with the new climate that we're in now, where they look like they're trying to take us back to the older eras gone by? How do you continue using those methods to encourage young people to hey, you're not going back?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, one of these back. Right. This is the people that we're
I think Kobe's bigger than that. I don't think Lucas for the Lakers do what he did. What I mean by that is, I think AD will win more championships throughout the rest of his career than Lucas. Okay?
Yeah. I am standing on the shoulder.
Everybody,
that's Dr. Michelle. And then that one is
okay. No, it's just funny because obviously you brown hair and the same and brown or does.
Okay. I'm with the Yale struggling.
No.
And now he's an African, now he's the best thing ever. Like, yes, I guess. We're on Radio Row. By the way, no time limit today. You can stay on as long as you want.
And check us out on Real Deal Sports Show. Like, comment, subscribe.
Stick around. In this proper invitation with City of Orleans coming up.
I definitely believe, I can tell you that every day that I wake up,
All right, Mark. Come on in, man.
because if I didn't, I feel like Dad's something right. So the fact that I still wake up every day, lets me know that I still have to believe that I still that I'm walking. So that
We were out to Bourbon.
who I believe in, that's what I'm doing. I am covered by him. As long as I'm covered by him, I'm protected by him, and walking the path that he paved. Not me. Not what I want, but what he wants, because it's all for him. Right? And so as long as I do what that's all for me, I know I'm going to prosper. So it may look like a setback in the climate that we're in today, but it's only set up for a comeback. Right? Because God is not through.
No.
He's not through.
No, he's not.
Where can we find you?
So you can reach me on all social media channels at Breakthrough Rita. You can also reach me at www.breakthroughready.com. If you're ready for your breakthrough, that is my website. Feel free to connect with me anytime you're ready to break through the barriers that are holding you back.
Absolutely. And who's going to win Sunday? Kansas City or Philadelphia? Who you leaning with?
I told you I was a Lions fan. Why would you ask me that question?
We got that's the reason why we're here. So we got to ask. They don't want to know nothing about no Eagles.
I'm just torn. Let's just say I'm just waiting on the Lions to get here.
Oh, well said. We waiting on our Buffalo Bills too. So that's a true fan. And I love that response there, Rita Carter. Thank you so much. Breaking barriers in the sports industry. Thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. Like us, subscribe to us. Also on Stage Plus Productions as well. Keep an eye out on us, and we'll be right back with our next guest.
Clear.
Wonderful.
2. And welcome back to the Real Deal Sports Show. We're broadcasting live. J-GILLZ and the Rad Man. Stop what you're doing, like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube page. We got another special guest right here in New Orleans, the Ernest Memorial Convention Center. Right here we have Philomena representing the Celebrity CEO.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Philomena McCord, as they call me, and I'm the state president for Miss Corporate America, Florida.
Miss Corporate America, Florida. What is that organization?
Amazing empowerment for women, whether you're in sports, the corporate world, maybe you're an entrepreneur. We're giving women a platform that they can compete, they can win prizes, they can sharpen their tools, and also give back to the communities that they're in.
What got you involved in this company?
Listen, 25 years of marketing, advertising, PR, and all the great things, and being a sports fan. My father was big into sports. I grew up in Orangeburg field. I love to compete, and so I found this platform, Miss Anissa Keenan, 16 years that this program was being and I found a way that I needed to get in and not just the corporate world. Let's bring some competition into it. Let's make it fun, but also the underlying message is empowering women, whether you're in sports or not, whether you're in corporate space, maybe you're an entrepreneur, but let's also make sure that we're empowering you and empowering your community.
That's a key, very important in today's society, especially with the overture of what's going on now in the country, trying to take us back. Obviously, we're not going back, correct?
No, not at all.
And you mentioned this Miss Corporate America is all over the country?
Absolutely, all over the country. There are state presidents like myself who are out there. And if your state doesn't have a state president, step up. Take the actual initiative to make your community that much greater.
I know you talk about the states, but Miss Corporate America, that's a global situation.
Yes.
Been able to be adapted globally.
Listen, we travel. Nothing stays where we're at anymore. We've got the internet. So we're doing business globally. So if you have a brand, if you have something that you're out and you're passionate about, let's put it out there. There's folks in Africa, there's folks in the UK. Let's do business with them, but more importantly, let's bring that knowledge back to your home, let's bring it back to the community, and let's empower people, not just with a little bit of knowledge we have, but yes, absolutely going global.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. And but how can people get in contact with you?
Absolutely. We are all over social media. More importantly, just look up MissCorporateAmerica.com. If you put an FL in front of that, that comes right into our home state of Florida. But we are throughout the U.S. And here's the initiative I do want for women to consider. Number one, what are you passionate about? Number two, if there's folks who are in sports around you, utilize the knowledge that you have in the game to uplift and to put a better momentum in your actual community. So not only are we competing, but we're also empowering, but we're also talking about what's the knowledge of the game. Whether it's football, basketball, whatever it may be, there are some rules in place. Why aren't we taking those same rules and applying it to our own lives? Right? There's 4 quarters. There's 4 quarters in business. What are you doing first quarter? And how do you finish out the year? These are empowerment things that we take to our ladies, and we make sure that they're growing their business, but these are lessons we learn from actual sports.
Absolutely, growing your business and improving it, making adjustments throughout, so that in that 4th quarter, you're winning the game.
Absolutely.
Attempting, being positioned to be a winner at the end of that season, or the end of that game.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. And once again, people can get in contact with you through Miss Corporate America.
MissCorporateAmerica.com. You can look me up, Philomena Montour. I am the state president for Florida, but we are in every state in the United States, and we are going to be going into other countries, so stay tuned. We have a lot in store.
Absolutely. Like us, subscribe to us. You're on YouTube, Real Deal Sports Show, website.
Oh, Miss Corporate America, Florida, on all social platforms.
There you go. Thank you very much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. We'll be right back. Like us, subscribe to it. On Stage Plus Production, as well as Real Deal Sports Show. RealDealSportsShow.com. Check out the website. A lot of good information on there for you. Take care.
Clear. 2.
And welcome back to the Real Deal Sports Show. It's your boy J-GILLZ, Zeal talking Upstate. We got another great guest here in the building. Ain't that right, Rap Man?
Yes, we do. Oh, it's great. We're rolling around on an opening day. This is great for opening Monday here in New Orleans, Louisiana, at the downtown Curtis K. Morrow Convention Center. Like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. Like the show, and you'll see what great guests like we have right here. And who's our next guest that we have right here?
Our next guest, you know, we staying right here in the Central Time Zone, straight from Chicago. So we got LA Roberts in the building. Miss Roberts, so great to have you. LA, it's great to have you here. How you feeling being here in the Convention Center for Radio? So obviously celebrating Media Week. How are you feeling?
I feel absolutely amazing. How you feel?
I'm feeling great. Day one of a long week ahead of me, but I can't complain, you know, especially if we have the likes of somebody like you here in our midst. So we just want to, you know, talk a little bit more about Legacy Unlocked, Beyond the Game. Can you tell us just a little bit about your passion, what this program is, and why our listening audience needs to know how to help women in the future.
I was going to say, not just women, but everybody. So Legacy Unlocked is basically talking about those players that are no longer on the field, but they can talk, right? Because when the contracts are done, the ink dries, everything is gone, lights go out, locker room is closed, what happens to those?
Gone. Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yes, they're selling cars. And not saying that selling cars is a good thing, okay, you keep your job.
Right.
But I want to know about the stories of when they were on the field, right? I want to know what happened. I want to know how they felt when it ended. I want to talk to the ones that should be in the Hall of Fame, but didn't make it yet.
Right.
How do you feel every time that they call the names, they say, you know, who's going to make it, but it wasn't you? You know, like, what stops you from doing that? Well, what can you do to get there?
Absolutely. What can they do? What is the key critical for these players? Because a lot of them do have that problem of once that game is over, and especially if they don't win a Super Bowl or don't even get a chance to play in a Super Bowl during their career. Even Nate Burleson said it on the morning show. I heard him the other morning, he was talking, and he said it took him over a year to decompress himself that, hey, you're not playing any longer. You don't have a chance to win the Super Bowl or play in those big-time games any longer. It takes a while.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's important for them to know that without the ball in their hand, they're still important. Right? There's a story there. And it doesn't have to be a tragic story either.
No.
Right? The fact that you made it to the NFL, which a lot of people do not. Let's start there. Right? A lot of people don't make it to the NFL. You make it to the NFL, you are playing in the NFL, and now it's your responsibility to tell the story so that the next generation can move forward.
What's that like about? When you talk about, you know, this investigative journalism that you're so passionate about, you know, diving deep into stories and storytelling, getting the full scope of things, what got you so passionate about journalism? You know, we represent Rochester. We have the RABJ, Rochester Association for Black Journalism, a local chapter of the National Association. So we're very passionate about journalism too. What got you involved in journalism?
I love stories, and I love to hear the truth about stories. I don't want the fluff. I want the real. I want the details. I want the reason why. I want all of that behind that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a tragic story. So I just love to hear the stories to spark in the eye of people, right? To be reminded that you're somebody. To be reminded that you're still important. To be reminded that your journey is important. So
that's what you have to do in order to unlock this. And now, wait, some of the places you've been and working on so far?
Well, where have I been on stages?
Yes, or just work with some of the athletes and different organizations.
No athletes yet. Yeah. However, we're here, right? This is the point of me being here. I've worked with Georgia State. I've been to the American Red Cross. I've been on the stage of UN. I've spoken at Harvard. I'm a radio personality. Like, I do an absolute lot, but I tell my own story in the midst of it all. So that's why I know that telling stories are important.
Exactly. From my heart to yours on iHeartRadio.
My heart to yours. I'm a radio personality with WDRB Media, the voice of the community that streams across all major platforms, including Apple Music as well. So, and I say that, you know, from my heart to yours, when I'm talking to them, I pull out questions that other people don't ask. I want to know about your mother. I want to hear about your dad, you know? Yeah, I want to know about your mother.
Okay. What's going on? Exactly. So you get to the delve and get to the heart of the matter. Things that they're not used to talking about or wanting to talk about.
Right, because what's important to you, what's important to everybody else, that's cool. You're a football player or you're a musician or whatever, that's cool, but I want to know you as a person. Because at the end of the day, that's who you have left. It's you, your character, what makes you. So that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, you're doing a phenomenal job at that. And where can our listeners audience find you?
LARobertsSpeaks.com. All social media platforms, LA Roberts. I always tell people that if you find another LA Roberts and you not see this beautiful face, they are a fraud. So keep looking.
There you go. There you go. LA Robert, thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. Like and subscribe to the show on Facebook, YouTube. Like, subscribe, get those notifications going. And you'll see more and more great guests like LA Roberts, who's just here now. Continue to make today your day. RealDealSportsShow.com, On Stage Plus Production Company.
All right. Okay, you guys. 3, 2,
and welcome back to the Real Deal Sports Show. It's your boy J-GILLZ of Zeal Talk Upstate, and we here with another great interview. Man, we're broadcasting live. Everybody stop what you're doing. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel Real Deal Sports Show. Check out the website realdealsportshow.com. We're going to be getting wall-to-wall coverage each and every day right here on Radio Row in Super Bowl weeks. Man, we got another great guest in the building. This right here is for all of my health and wellness folks listening. Everybody, it's still February, so the year's still early. Everybody's still trying to make sure that they're eating right, that they're doing what they need to do, getting in the gym. Man, we've got a special guest for you, Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce, right here in the building. Dr. Bruce, Cheryl Bryant Bruce, how are you doing, sir?
I am doing great. I'm super excited to be here, and I'm super excited to be able to deliver this message about health as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're happy to have you on the show. But first off, you know, I do see we have some great products here. Before we dive deep into exactly what it is you do, the doctor that you are, and the practice that you study, just tell us a little bit about these products you have here.
Okay, well, we have two products here. And this is the Epic Cell Welfare Extra Virgin Olive Oil. Extra Virgin Olive Oil. And these are high olive oils. They have vitamin K so it's some of the finest oil you can get from. And the reason that this is important is it's amazing for cooking, like the salad or pastas. But olive oil is very cheap. And it has something on the tree as well as in it. And this other product, this is Alginaz, Protect LT, and it is a product that actually regulates mast cells that again, going back to that inflammation thing, and the thing with inflammation is exactly. And the thing is, when you're talking about which, by the way, I don't even know everything all the time, and that information that information
listen, I don't want
hard brought on by plus you have I think you got because you want to be active.
Since we've got them.
Yeah.
That's the thing about MMA.
They're child and so they're
you hear, that's a lot. You really did. Good job. That's why I'm not that.
Like light stations. And really nice
I saw a study that baby girls, especially if there's genetics, you got to buy it from the same. The hair, make sure these features so as men, as athletes,
I don't know if it's active
keep ourselves in top shape. We have a girl right now, she's has my eyes, the bigger eyes, champions. These things are genetic, and make sure that we are taking care of ourselves.
And the neat thing about this, as players and as anyone else, podcast, optimizing their life. It's just of a regular genetic profile. They test
I will say now there's a report we're seeing here that's general manager.
You are the celebrity. We just knew that one of the great celebrity.
Actually, the media gave me that name. I
That's my first.
Everybody calling these contracts. We need you to I would tell that
Luke is a Laker, that's all I know. I know I care about.
I saw some people on virtual on so one of them here guys and it just stuck.
So again, like, comment, subscribe, check us out, Real Deal Sports Show. We're going to be having live guests each and every week. And also, they
can find me by going to my website, celebrity.com, or I can be found on social media, Cheryl Bryant Bruce MD, at Cheryl Bryant Bruce MD, on Instagram, find me on Facebook, TikTok, pretty much everywhere. And if you can't find me that way, you can just I have never
Celebrity Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce. So happy to have you here, right here on Radio Row. Super Bowl Monday is going to be a great weekend.